I didn't want to make this video because, again, negativity, but I was on vacation, so I couldn't make any videos, and out of all the ideals I have right now, this is the easiest one to make since I've already watched all their stuff. Secret Invasion is the latest installment in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It is a spy espionage thriller, that's how they advertise it anyway, about the Skrulls, shape-shifting aliens who are invading Earth. Now, I was pretty excited for this. Sure, I would have preferred something closer to the comic event, in which it's more of like an Avengers team-up thing, but the ideal of the Skrulls invading lends itself well to the espionage genre well. So I was moderately excited. Before we go any further, I want to say that I was actually one of the people that enjoyed Phase 4. I thought it was really good. I honestly thought it was better than Phase 2. And maybe Phase 1, but definitely Phase 2. Phase 2 is so overrated. So, yeah, I was still on board the Marvel train. So when Phase 5 opened with Ant-Man 3, I was very disappointed. And unfortunately, if Secret Invasion's anything to go by, I don't think things will be getting better. I really don't like saying that because of all this negativity towards Marvel, which again, I mostly disagree about. But I don't know. Phase 5 seems like the dip in quality for me that most people perceived in Phase 4. Like I said before, Secret Invasion seems like it would be an interesting show with espionage elements, but they're barely utilized in this thing. There's hardly ever a scene where a Skrull is hiding. The first scenes in the entire show is the most you'll ever get of that. Whenever there's a Skrull, they tell you it's a Skrull, so there's never any tension to any of it. Another thing I really didn't like about this was the villain. Gravik is fine, I guess. It's just another Sins of the Past style villain, and I don't know. I found him sort of boring and weird. And similar feelings go to Talos. Talos was fine, I guess, but he didn't really do anything, you know? He just made comments about how bad the situation was. It felt like he had no agency in this show. They also introduced that Nick Fury has a wife, and his wife is a Skrull. And I'm sorry, but I honestly couldn't tell you a thing about her because she's a pretty dull as terms as characters go. Aya is sort of interesting, but again, most of these characters just fall into the category of being bland and forgettable. Nick Fury isn't as mediocre as most of his supporting cast, which is good because he is the main character, but that doesn't mean he's a standout. I've seen a lot of people mad that this version of Nick Fury isn't 10 steps ahead like the old version, but I think it's fine to see a more unprepared version of Fury, but again, they just don't do anything interesting with him. Honestly say the only real standout character in this show is Red Sonja. It's deliciously evil. I don't know, it just didn't leave any impact. It just felt like, and it's a shame because there was a lot of setup towards this. I remember after Avengers Endgame, people thought this was going to be the next Avengers movie. I wonder if that was originally the plan. I don't even want to talk about the AI theme song. But as it is, give Secret Invasion a 4 out of 10.